Hello! Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
And,
Hello!
and welcome to this Final Boss Fight live stream of D&D. My name is John, and I am joined by Goat.
Hi, I'm Go. I'll be playing WoW today using the modified rule set from Mustang Art for the wheelchair. But yeah, thanks for having me again, guys.
Every week we're going to have to do that. Smitty,
Hi everybody, it's been a while.
Rogue, and Tash.
Yeah. Hi. Hope you're all doing well tonight.
We will soon be joined by Steamed Chew, who's running a little bit late. But last time you guys made your way through some more of the dungeon of the Mad Mage. You met up again with Ick, the goblin, who now, if you look at the overlay in that bottom corner over there, Ick's in the overlay now. Ick has hit points and things, more than just, a standard goblin's.
He leveled up.
He has some levels. He's been inspired by you to become an expert, and now he's slightly harder to kill.
I don't know a lot about the expert minion rules.
Wow.
Well,
That's gonna be interesting.
you'll find out. It's sort of... The minion rules are sort of... Expert is roguelite. Warrior is fighter light. And spellcaster is... pick a spellcasting class light.
Yeah, don't worry too much about possibilities, just have some fun.
So yeah, it's interesting. We'll see how he goes as you get into some more conflicts, I'm sure, in the dungeon. You then rounded a corner and fought some goblins and some bugbears. The goblins lasted about 5 seconds. The bugbears decided really... Squishy says, is someone breathing into their mic?
My mic's quite sensitive. I'll pull it away from my mouth.
That was probably me.
Well, if both of you could stop breathing directly into the mic...
I'll just stop breathing. It's fine.
I mean, don't stop breathing, just into the mic is
Just
the problem.
Not into the mic yet.
Oh god, I've been not reading this entire time.
You fought some goblins. The bugbear leaders decided, really, after you'd slaughtered all of the goblins, that, discretion was the better part of valor. While they didn't want to join you, they decided to leave. And so you've settled down for the night in their old digs. You defaced an obelisk to remove what they believed was the spying eye of... what they believe and told you was the spying eye of the Xanathar from the top of it. And now you are bedding down in their former bedroom using their tattered rag sheets to try and get a nice comfortable night's sleep. Now, my question to you is, are you all going to go to sleep at the same time, or are you going to go on a watch rotation?
I'll go and watch.
I'll say, yeah, watch rotation for sure.
Yeah, let's do a watch
Yeah.
rotation.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
It's like, yes, let's all just trust the dark, dangerous dungeon to not attack us in our sleep.
Give
That
us
sounds
nightmares.
damn it!
Mm.
I was really hoping.
You know, he got all these minis ready.
Yeah. Ick and Underscum will take watch number 3. Because that means that they don't have to do any interacting, because they're both NPCs for tonight.
Yay.
But who wishes to take watch number 1?
I'll take watch number 1.
I'll take watch number 1 as well. Get it out of the way.
Okay.
I'll take watch number 2 then.
Same here.
Okay.
Do we need a fourth watch?
No, that's 3 watches will be enough to get you through the night.
Mm.
Might need to invest in some better batteries to get these watches working.
So, with watch number 1, before we do any sort of role playing amongst you guys, would one of you like to make a perception check with advantage, or do you want to both make a perception check normally?
I, DM, think I might get advantage anyways, based on what's out there.
Okay, let me...
I'm just gonna check if I can just... Can I message just... Yeah, I can message just you.
Yes.
Because a hero is on watch with me, I'd highly recommend just take that advantage, because my perception is a flat 0.
Okay, yes, that's fair. You can both make me... both make me perception
It's the
checks.
best I've ever typed.
Wall, you do have advantage on your own.
Nice.
So, keen sense of smell.
Oh, I think Wait, how did I do that?
No,
Oh,
no.
18 plus 3. Yeah, that's right. 23.
Okay.
Oh, I can't move.
Oh yeah, I will
It's
unpause
the game
the
is
game.
paused.
That is a
Hey.
good.
And we'll go to
That's
the
an
map
impressive sniffer.
Well, there you are. I didn't know where Rogue Trader was. I was like, we've lost the Dragonborn. I kind of thought you'd been polymorphed into a goblin for a hot minute, but you're around the corner.
That sounds like Vason's personal hell.
It's like, oh, I'm a goblin.
It was very weird when I was like setting
Goblin.
when I was setting this up earlier on, and I just was like selecting the tokens in the 2 side rooms. I'm like, are there some people missing from the map? Who are we missing from? Oh no, it's just because I can't see Faywin and Vason around the corner.
Yes.
We're sneaky.
Sneaky babes.
Sneaky, sneaky.
So while everybody else tucks up in relative comfort, these aren't the best beds that you've ever seen. There's very little between you and the ground, and the bed sheets themselves are tattered and torn, and they're enough for the moment, but you wouldn't really want to live like this. Wol and Nefira, you head to the entrance of the area and you look, and you don't really see anything. A couple of hours passes, and there's the odd sort of noise somewhere further down a tunnel. You get the feeling that there are other creatures out there moving around, but nothing near enough to you to cause you a threat at this time. If there's any role-playing you wish to do between the 2 of you...
Order seems very nervous. But he always does. So nothing's changed.
Wol continues to appear nervous.
I'll look over at Wall at some points, and you have no reason to be nervous, you know.
Oh, I'm not really cut out for this kind of lifestyle, you know. Adventure and all that. Yeah, I know.
Well, at least you're a more interesting adventurer, and I'll gently tap the wheelchair with my foot.
Thanks. Well, I mean, if I had the choice, I'd probably just stay up top in my little shop. It'd be kind of boring, but I mean, you guys are nice and making this whole exploration a lot more enjoyable. Though it's grueling. Don't know how you guys do it, you know, generally.
Things for a second. I don't really know how. I suppose you just get used to it after a while.
I guess so. Oh, hopefully I don't have to get used to it. That's the plan at least. Don't know how long we'll be down here, but hopefully not too long.
As long as it takes.
Yeah.
But on the plus side, look at it this way. It's a good chance to field test some equipment, see what
Yep.
works, see what's not working.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think this is pat the rifle. It's like this is pretty well balanced. I don't need to make too many adjustments anymore, which is good. Do you want a sandwich? I've got some rations. I'm just gonna have. So
Wait, where did you get sandwiches from?
it's like I packed them before. When before we left. I've got a ton.
You got a jam sandwich.
Yeah. Dig around my bag, give him a jam sandwich. Here you are.
Well,
Wall
thank you.
hands you a jam sandwich.
You have been given a jam sandwich.
You've never seen the Pyrrha actually genuinely smile before.
Oh.
There's been smirks, but this is like genuinely, jam sandwich. Good times.
Good times indeed. I'm gonna have my jam sandwich and continue to look into the dark, not terrifying hallway. And gonna...
Dark elf night vision.
I'm a different man. I can't see as far as you. Oh,
Dark vision pros, we got this covered.
yeah. Let's take that down. Cool.
So yeah.
Yeah. Do we pick on anything else, or is it just that?
That's all you pick up on at the moment. You slowly, at the end of the couple of hours that you're on shift, make your way back to whichever beds you've picked out for yourselves, and you wake up Faywin and Vason.
Go over to bed in the corner.
I'm just going to kneel up against the post. After I've kicked the other two awake.
I'm so tempted to like karate chop whoever decides to wake Phelan up.
Oh no.
I
Sleep
honestly
through,
thought
baby.
I thought we were a third watch. Oh god.
Pup, you know what? I'm so tempted. I might actually do it.
It's not like a hard kick, it's like a gentle tap of, hey, it's your turn.
I was gonna say, do I need to roll anything to like kind of, I don't know, react to this, or just be like?
He wakes you up, but if you want to hit him, you do need to make an attack roll. Yes.
Okay, in that case then.
Incoming natural 20.
Oh,
Break his leg.
7 points of damage.
Why?
Faywin just reacts.
Whoopah! I'm so sorry. It's sleep through. Yeah. Force of habit. You never know when you're gonna get attacked at any moment or not, even if the place does seem safe.
It's fine, it's your turn to watch.
Oh no, I didn't hit you where I thought I hit you, did I?
It's fine, it's fine.
Oh, I hit you there
Ow.
of all places.
Ow.
Why is it
Tap
so
the Dragon
dark?
Board.
Why is it so dark? Oh god. Oh god, wait. Oh no, my discus is out. Whoa, are you still up?
Yeah, wait, I'll come over.
You just got this Raisin stumbling against the wall, being like, where are you?
I'm here. No, you walked into it. Okay.
Oh.
Oh wait, I have dark vision too. Basin, follow my voice. It's fine.
I'll cast. I'll give you a cheeky little artificer light bulb thing. Magical trinket. I'll give you a magical trinket. There we are. There you are. It should glow for a bit longer than just an hour. Just kick me again if you need. Gonna go and sit down.
I just sort of stuff it under my battle harness, I guess. Or whatever I'm wearing that has a strap.
I want to think it is legitimately just a light. Wall has just invented the light bulb. It's like, here you are.
You could say he had his light bulb moment, and the future was bright.
Hey.
Hey.
Ba-dum-punk clang. Thank you.
Welcome.
So, I'm curious now if there's a world record for throwing a Coke can across the country.
Probably.
I dare. I dare.
Nefira,
Yes.
you settle down next to the obelisk. And as you lean back against it, I'm going to take you to the secret room.
Oh no!
Hey, Nefira.
Hi.
As you lean back against the obelisk, you hear a voice in your head. Not source, not from any direction. Just in your mind, without the intervention of your ears. I cast my eye into the future and see in yours a perilous descent. South of here, beyond a secret passage, waits the two-headed king. Look to his left. There you will see the path you are destined to take. This voice sounds vaguely soothing. But you can roll me an insight check.
Oh, shocker, I'm still terrible at insight. Actually, I'm going to throw... can I set that to... That's it. Private GM roll. And then insight.
You
An 80?
sense in the words a hint of subdued madness. And then you decide to fall asleep or react to it now, depending on what you do when we go back over there.
Oh, the back.
Oh, they're back.
Hey, Rekia raided!
Oh,
hey, Rekia
that's
guys.
a shame.
Welcome in.
Nice impressed, John. Yeah, no, Furo shall take a
Welcome,
note
raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello, Raiders. So yeah, I will take a note of what's just happened, and then just nod off to sleep.
Okay. D&D's going well at the moment, thanks, Rekia. We've just started the first night, and we've just had the first use of the secret room in this game. I think.
Ooh.
I can't remember if we've done it before, but I'm fairly certain
you've done it before.
In the dungeon of Mad Mage? Yes, we did it a lot last time, didn't we? Because we went into the
Yeah,
other side room.
Yeah.
Never mind. The third or fourth or fifth use... We've used the secret room a whole ton, apparently. But anyway. Vaesen and Faywin, you get up for the second watch of the night. You can now choose whether you wish to one of you make a perception check at advantage, or both of you make your own separate perceptions.
I was gonna say, what's your wisdom modifier?
My wisdom's only +2.
Oh, yeah, same. Same. But saying that though, Faywin does have dark vision. He does
I
have
think
dark
for the
vision.
sake of RP, you're more likely to see something.
Okay, I'll try and do advantage shenanigans. That's a 12.
Oof.
The first hour or so of your watch passes fairly peacefully is a word. There's heavy snoring from some members of your party. Both Underscum and Ick the Goblin seem to be having some sort of a competition about who can snore the loudest.
Like, not even talk to each other about it. It's just
They're just doing
subconscious.
it. It's just happening. Much as I said with the earlier group, you can hear vague sounds out to the west from the east from you at the moment, of creatures just sort of moving around and scuttling, and it's loud enough that you know that they're there, but not so loud that they're coming this way.
So, loud scuttling, you say?
Scuttling loud enough that you can hear it and be like, there's stuff over there that we're going to either have to deal with in the morning, or we're going to have to skirt around it.
I was gonna say, could we take a peek to see whether it's right by us, or whether it's like it's close, but
You can have a look if you wish.
I would love to have a look.
I would say I can use divine sense. That might be
Oh, I mean,
useful.
that's a good point. Yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah, that's fair. I'll let you do that.
I will. I was printing out a very long summary.
You
what do I sense?
close your eyes for a moment, and you unleash your divine senses.
Oh no.
Weirdly, you get the feeling that you should sense something from Wool, because he has got a touch of fiendish being a tiefling, but there's nothing untoward there. You don't sense anything. At this point, I need to work out what is within 60 feet of you. Oh, okay. You sense nothing harmful within 60 feet of your current location. So you shut your eyes, you concentrate. There's a... Seems fine. Nothing's close enough to ping your senses.
My paladin Paladar? There we go, Paladar, that works better.
Paladar.
Yeah. Whatever's out there, it's far enough that we don't need to worry about it.
Okay.
For now.
It's Christy.
Hey, Kristen.
Hello.
I mean, it's likely we'll have to deal with it in the morning, but in the meantime, I suppose it would be good to, I don't know, get to know each other. So, like, where'd you come from? And
I mean, come from a bit north of town. Little monastery of dragon folk. Sort of like martial artists and meditation, that sort of thing.
I used to come from a monastery myself, although it was in a completely different place. Don't suppose you heard of the Temple of the Star?
Would I have? I don't know.
Probably not.
That's more
Probably
addressed
not.
to John.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Don't worry,
Right.
my group's equally niche.
I mean, I've always lived in a monastery since I was a baby, but, like, did you live there all your life as well, or?
Oh yeah, like this is the first time I've spent much time out of one of the monasteries. Like, the one that I was at recently is different from the one where I initially grew up, but like, yeah, it's kind of interesting to see what other folk are like.
I mean, I've seen many different folk at the monastery where I was at, um, but yeah, no, it's really interesting to see all kinds of people, and it's really interesting to know that there's some people who can use magic. I mean, you, I mean, I think I think I remember you casting magic spells and things like that.
A little bit. I've been given a few blessings as I've grown.
Oh, like blessings, like from a god, or?
I mean, that's what the monastery calls them. I don't know what an academic would call them.
Oh,
But you
mm,
know,
yeah.
something to help my allies, something to scare a foe, that sort of thing.
So, why do you believe in a god or goddess or whatever god or goddess you worship?
Um,
Just curious.
why? It's less
Hmm.
that. It's more it's more a challenge. So within the dragon pantheon, there are a couple of beings that manage to be raised to demigodhood. One of them being called Zorquan, and that's sort of seen as an exemplar of someone who embraced their inner nature, embraced their draconic heritage, and achieved great deeds, and as such surpassed their mortal restraints, as it were. And that's sort of almost the heart of what we believe, is that through discipline, training, achievement, you can surpass yourself. So that's sort of it's more aspirational, but there is also the acknowledgement that by at least within the people who trained me, that because we are aspiring to these things, we receive blessings from the draconic gods in turn. We don't worship any individual one. That's just not done. But it's about about the self challenge.
I guess it's similar to what I had at my monastery, only we didn't really worship any gods. We just sort of learned how to fight hand to hand, as well as, I guess, um, embrace a little bit of spirituality and, I guess, finding some inner peace. I mean, that was especially true for my father. There were,
Oh,
mm, I mean, don't get me wrong, he was never really one for martial arts in the first place, but um, there were times when I could sense that he was really, really sad, but he was smiling through it the whole time. And yeah, there were just some times that reminded me that my dad went through a lot of things that I guess left him not feeling so good. But I mean, I hope he's coping well. He I kind of wonder whether he'd hurt himself again. Like,
hurt himself?
well, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not like he hasn't hurt himself, but it's like he tried to, if that makes sense. There was this one time when I was looking all over the place for him, and no one like even knew where he was. Eventually, I got to eventually I got to his room where I probably should have looked for in the first place, and I just saw him sitting on a bed, sort of looking down at this dagger in his hand, and I don't know why, but it made me think that I needed to take it off him, and so I went up to him and took it off him and I just put it away, and then he just started crying.
Oh dear.
He just held me and just cried, and it took him a really long time to stop. I think he really does miss Mum. My mum, I mean.
About this point, you hear a heavy footfall of something from the western corridor, the corridor that you came in through. And then another large footfalls of something approaching in armor, metal clanging against metal as it moves.
We should wake the others up.
Yeah, you wake the others. I'm gonna
Okay.
hopefully get it as it comes through the door.
Okay. Faywin will run around, like, waking the others, like, wake up. We heard some really loud noises and clanging of metal, and they seem to be coming towards, well, where we are right now. We really need to prepare ourselves for a fight in case. Come on. Please.
Okay, give me a sec.
Okay.
I was gonna try and get back in his chair, like, oh!
So-
Everything hurts.
Just
I can help you in your chair. I mean, I may be small, but like, don't underestimate the strength of a very small gnome.
Yep, just give me a minute, legs hurt.
Oh, okay.
just two things very quickly, John. Have we counted as completing a long rest? I'm guessing no.
Not yet, no.
Cool. I'm going to use the last 4 of my lay on hands pool to just top my health up a little bit.
Okay.
So I should be on 18.
As I get up, I'm going to do a warding bond on our good paladin friend. So your AC has increased by 1, and you have a +1 to saving throws, and your damage is halved to me.
Oh, nice.
Why?
Faywin,
Wait.
as you round the corner, you look up to see a gigantic suit of armor. You can't see anybody. You can't see what's inside it, but you see the suit of armor walking towards you, a rune carved into the helmet. And as it sees you, it stops walking. It looks to take you in. And then you see it start to move. Its armor crashing against itself, scraping. As it starts to make the hand gestures you'd normally see somebody use to cast something like a fireball.
Oh dear.
Is he within 60 feet of where I am?
I was going to say, where is he? Because the door's closed.
He is within 60 feet of you.
Wait,
But
no, that door's open. Oh god.
I don't know if you
no, I
know
need to
that he
see.
is there.
Yeah, right. I also need to see him cast it.
Looks like he's casting a spell, and it looks like it's going to be deadly. I think we need to.
I closed the door.
Yay. Yeah, close the door. Close the door. Shut the door.
You push the door closed, and the metal stops scraping against metal. And then you hear...
Anyone got a plan? No?
I mean, if we to the door or something, or could send
was-
something to the other side of the door.
It
would
was
be
like
helpful.
a giant metal suit of armor.
There's a...
But it looked like anyone was
I think we could just run.
as it slams its fist into the door.
Oh dear.
Underscum?
No, no.
Whole door.
the whole door.
If someone to be the owner in this situation, tag, you're it.
Basically.
For the simple reason of you're not here this evening, and oh, jeez, I saw the size.
Underscum rushes over and just throws his body weight against the door. And the door shakes. As something very large just knocks.
On a scale of 1 to 20, how strong would you say it was?
It doesn't appear to be using its strength to open the door, just sort of knocking as if it's asking to be let in. But it is big and strong, and you can feel that there is, like, you can see and hear, and that there is a strength behind the knock.
Can I use Divine Sense again, now that I know something's there, to know whether or not it's any of those things?
You can, yes.
Thank you.
I need to remind myself what those things are.
Fiendish, celestial,
Fiend, or
and
undead.
Yes.
You sense none of those things.
Ah. Blast.
You're not. There's no one in here but us adventurers. I mean, no one.
You hear and footsteps start going away from the door.
Why do I get the sense that he's going to charge at the door?
He's either going to charge the door or he's going to come in the other way.
You're not the only one. Does it sound like he's...
Footsteps continue disappearing, but heading northwards now.
He's going round.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
If we're going to
okay.
go, we should probably go now, because if he keeps going round, he's going to cut off our way out.
Go south. Go south.
Oh.
Stop.
Roll.
Go. Da, 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 da,
Okay, I'm gonna need to bring my characters down that
da,
way.
da, 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 da.
Has anybody got the Metal Gear Solid alert theme?
Okay.
That's probably gonna get copyrighted now.
So we
Okay,
got
if you could
a big
stop
thing
at that
behind us,
door,
go
that'd
ahead.
be great. I assume Neri's following the group.
Yes,
Yep, I am.
woke her up.
It just does not like me.
Door to the front of us. Giant monster in the back. Here I am, stuck in
in
the
the
dungeon
middle.
with you.
Ah!
We're all going to
wondering what
die.
we'll do.
The worst thing is, though, if that living suit of armor does come down this way, we are so dead.
We're so dead.
Yeah, that's very true.
I've got thieves' tools, I can try and open the door.
I mean, we haven't even tried to open the door.
Is it unlocked? Panic, I'll just immediately get my thieves' tools out.
Is the door? I guess I check the door handle. Is it locked?
It is not locked.
Oh, thank God.
You
I just sort
are,
of, like, look at
however,
Nefira.
you are, however, still 2 hours off of getting the full short rest, or long rest. So, sometime in the next hour, you need to get back to that, or you lose the rest.
Earth.
I just sort of look at Nefira. Do we go through or do we stay still?
They go through, obviously. Don't, do you really want to hang around with a giant metal suit of armor which could probably squish you?
Compelling argument.
You open the door, and you see on the far wall, opposite where you're entering,
I forgot to say this person.
you see a large 30-foot wide floor-to-ceiling map carved into the wall. You also see a 10-foot square open pit, which technically the person is at the bottom of, so you don't actually see them as you come into the room.
Ah.
All right, everyone inside, so we can close the door.
Maybe we can barricade this door.
Mad question. What's on the map? Is it of the dungeon, Waterdeep,
One moment.
Sword Coast?
Let me just make sure everybody gets into the room.
Good idea.
So, as you come into the room and as you approach it, Vason, you look down into this, what was possibly at some point a pit trap, and a male half-elf looks back up at you.
I'm pretty sure Facing couldn't tell the difference.
A half-elf of a gender.
Of a non-binary.
I was going to say, I'm not going to judge, non-binary half-elves.
I don't suppose you could help me get out of this pit, could you?
How did you get in the pit?
He obviously fell, Vason.
Oh, I've got some rope.
I
Somebody
was
put in
having
there.
a disagreement with my travelling companions. I thought they were withholding treasure.
I mean, this seems like an overreaction.
I awoke in this pit, and I haven't seen them since.
So they betrayed you.
Are you by chance withholding treasure?
No.
Can I use insight to determine if any of this story seems true?
Yes.
I would like to insight check the no.
I am foolishly working on freeing this man.
He seems fine.
How's my 19 do?
You get the feeling that all that he's told you is accurate, but there might be more that he's withholding.
Okay. Do you have any healing magic?
He sounds legit. Right,
Oh,
it sounds legit.
I'm asking the half elf. Do you have any healing magic?
I used to. I can heal myself, but not anyone else anymore.
Well, that's foreboding as all hell. Oh god, I keep using this divine sense because that is a very awkward answer for any question.
I mean, it could just be out of spell slots.
Have you ever considered becoming an inquisitor?
I mean, I am a paladin. That's basically what they are.
You sense undead in the room.
Well, I've already dropped the rope down. Let's get some bad decisions, boys. New character time.
He reaches up and loops a hand around the rope.
Do you want to give me your hand? I don't really have much grip like this.
And starts pulling
I
himself out
help.
of...
Anybody else thinking he's dead?
Oh, very much
He
so.
might be undead.
Yeah, no, he is. I do help them out.
Okay.
Are you a ghost?
No.
I touch his arm. But he is not ghost.
He is solid.
Okay, he's not a ghost.
My name is Haleth.
Hi, Haleth. Are you hurt? I've got some healing magic if you need.
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
Are any of you... Do any of you sense the divine down here still? I used to and I can't.
Basin? Yeah, I turn to Basin.
I mean, that's a very vague metaphor. Okay, just out of character, do they mean in a metaphorical sense, or do they literally mean the ability?
Literally, he is saying that he used to be able to sense his deity, and now
Gotcha.
he cannot.
Well, that's a
That's
problem.
That's
Who was your deity?
I was a cleric of Joaquin.
Religion check. Religion check. Who the devil is that? I have no idea. I'm guessing with a
Their
4.
No.
religion check. 'Cause I think I'm proficient.
If anybody else, everybody else heard him say Joaquin. If anybody else is,
I think I might also be proficient in religion.
I'm sadly not proficient in religion.
Turns out I'm not, but I am quite smart.
I'm not proficient in religion.
I should be, considering I'm a paladin, but I'm not.
Big brain.
That's okay, there is only one true god, and it's the one that gives you smite.
I've
Wall,
got smite.
Wall, and Nuri, you both know that Joaquin is a lesser worshipped deity, commonly referred to as the merchant's friend or the golden lady. Her purview relates to commerce and the accumulation of wealth through free and fair trade. She is a common goddess of philanthropists and warehouse owners and accountants and investors and trading companies, as well as smugglers and fencers and black marketeers and businessmen, legitimate businessmen. Can you hear the bunny ears around that, or do I need to spell it out?
The sarcasm radar broke on that one, so you good.
But you know that her holy symbol is also a gold coin with her face carved into it.
Yeah.
But you've never heard of anybody losing contact with her.
Unless you did her dirty.
Did you do anything to annoy her?
I mean, my friends were keeping treasure from me, the fine fellows of Daggerford, so they said. They,
Where have I heard that before?
they'd gone by the time I woke up in the pit. They must have pushed me in.
It's quite a fall.
They must have gone further down into the dungeon. I would, well, I was travelling with them, but if you'll permit me, I wouldn't object to travelling with you until we find them.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't be against that. I mean, there's a big thing outside. I think we're stuck in here for now.
Oh, there's a secret door over there. Like,
behind the map.
There's a back entrance. No, on that south wall.
Oh. Do you know if there's anything through there that's like hospitable?
There's a tunnel. I didn't really get a chance to explore it. Like, we were taking shelter in here, and then I had this disagreement, and they pushed me in the pit. They must have... Wait. No.
Well, I think we need to get some rest. If you're okay leaving in the morning, that is. Relative. I don't know what time it is. I don't have a timepiece.
I mean, we're in the dark down here, so.
Yeah.
It is very dark.
It's... yes.
Underscum, have you heard anything? from the other side of the door?
No.
I think we might have outrun that thing then.
Okay. I say we
those-
chill in here.
Those that need it, get a quick hour.
Okay. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
go
gonna have a
nap over here.
You will need to have, 3 hours more rest for those of you. But
That's fine with me.
Get a quick nap in. Power nap.
I
Yeah.
will quickly power nap.
I'm gonna really fast before we go to sleep. Don't know if this can be used like that, but what mechanism does the door have? Like to lock it?
that's a good question. That is a very good question that I'm sure I have the answer to somewhere. One moment, let me look.
I'm asking only the most awkward of questions. How does this door work?
Is it a latch? Is it a twist hinge?
Who knows? Just wondering how substantial it is.
It is made of a thick, sturdy wood fitted with iron hinges and handles.
Gonna
Doesn't have lock.
doesn't have a lock. Okay. Oh god, I don't think I can do it then. Yeah, I know I can't do anything. Gonna lock the door, and be like, and I gotta get some sleep.
And sorry,
Walking.
Nefira, before you continue the long rest, you have asked about the map, and I will describe it to you.
Thank you. I was going to ask.
It is an elaborate cross-section map of Undermountain, with what is clearly Mount Waterdeep and the City of Splendors at the top, and 23 hollowed-out dungeon levels stacked below it.
Is there a helpful UI here sign?
Sadly, no. But each dungeon level has its own stylistic side view, but no names or details are included to suggest what the level is called or what it contains. There are 3 that stand out, however. On the 3rd level, there is a flaming skull that sticks out from the surface of the map. On the 16th level, like next to the 16th level, not a part of it, is what appears to be a comet. And on the 23rd lowest level is a tiny rune engraved above... a tower with a tiny rune engraved above it. And each of these
Interesting.
reliefs stick out from the surface a little bit.
Interesting. I poke at the towel, the rune on it.
As you poke it, it clicks into the surface a little bit.
Oh no.
Gate access
guys.
to Hallister's Tower from level 23 only.
Oh, they left little helpful buttons.
Aww. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to press the flaming skull. Everything's good from a flaming skull.
There's a little... Gate access to Skullport disabled.
Oh. We have to go to Skullport for something, don't we?
Try pressing it again.
Push it again.
Gate access to Skullport disabled.
Oh, it's permanently disabled.
Okay, so
That's
it's
not
not.
good.
So it's not a control panel. It's a teleport.
I don't think it's a teleport. I think it's just an info map.
Possibly.
Click the comet. What does that one do?
Clicking the comment.
Apocalypse initiated.
The entire dungeon just blows up. GG guys.
The comet clicks into the surface, and the same disembodied male voice fills the room. Gate access to Stardock from level 16 only.
Stardock?
Alright then.
I mean, I'm going to write all of these things down at some point.
Yeah. Well, first of all, have Kip, then.
Yeah. Speaking of Kip, before I forget what the half-elven stranger is called.
His name is
Not going to eat you.
Halaf.
Hello.
Haleth Gar.
Cool. Whilst Halath isn't directly next to Wall, Faywin, and I in the corner, I'm just going to whisper very quietly. They're undead.
Oh,
Good to know.
that doesn't mean anything. Really?
I didn't really have the time to tell you before he climbed out.
Oh, he seems fine. He's not like a zombie.
You know, just a heads up.
Okay. I don't have a sleeping bag. Does anyone have any blankets or anything? I didn't come. I only really have snacks. So.
I just sort of like
Have a look-see.
rearrange some of the chainmail so it's not directly there. Just use me as a pillow.
Okay.
Awkward as it might be.
Gonna say, can Nori with all her just random items pull out like
Yep,
full on like blanket of some sort?
you just have this like elaborately stitched
Embroidered
blanket that like has several holy symbols embroidered on it.
Seriously, Nuri, how much junk did you get over your life?
Oh, bedroll. Sweet.
Oh, they just sent me out to find something, to find an artifact. They didn't state what artifact. That's what I was told in one pub. You know, all the symbols and that was something special, but I haven't found out what it is yet.
That's thanks. Very nice.
There we go.
Party huddle.
Yeah. Turns out I have a bedroll, so I'll just get the bedroll. I'm just gonna get the bedroll out. Chill out, have a nap. Try
And you
not
were
to
gonna
die.
make me. I was gonna have to use a pillow.
I didn't realize I had a bedroll. I forgot. All right.
That's the only thing. I'm pretty well equipped. I have 2 bags of holding somehow.
2 bags of holding, no bedroll.
No bedroll.
That's okay, I don't have a bedroll either, but the joys of being a mercenary, just sort of keep up where you can.
You can really tell you grew up in the city, Wall.
Well, yeah. I have like a flat upstairs. I kind of thought this would be like a few hours. I didn't think I'd be sleeping down here.
Modification for the chair, reclining feature.
But yes, now sleep.
Z.
You
Also,
can...
how do I turn this light off?
Oh, it's the little button there. This is a click.
Ah. Oh God, that's dark. Ow, my eyes.
I mean, I can make it darker if you want to.
It's like,
You continue your long rest, and Ick and Underscum take the third watch along with Haleth, who doesn't seem to be particularly tired at the moment. The rest of you continue the rest. And eventually, 3-4 hours later, you get awoken. Haleth and Ick are just having a discussion in the corner, but Underscum has prepared something in the form of breakfast.
oh, good. I'm really hungry.
There's just a small campfire that he's sort of set up, and he's cooked some probably sausages.
I was going to say, Faywin never finished the conversation with Mason. I mean, it was coming too close.
We'll talk about that another time.
Yeah, we'll talk about it another time, but Yeah, I'm really worried about him. He might be really, really sad.
I mean, if you look at the
I'm
map,
not
there's
thinking.
23 whole levels of this place to get through.
Yeah.
You'll have time to have many conversations with people.
I'll have another ration.
Well, I will say, with what we found, I think we can make some progress on a couple of things.
Yeah, hopefully.
I'm hoping-
Well, we can finish paying a Harper's debt.
Oh yeah, the actual
Okay.
quests that we have down here. That's a good
Yeah,
point.
because level 3 gives us access to the skull port in some way. Although teleportation is disabled, but I suspect going to that level will fix it.
Yeah. I've managed to somehow leave the map. Give me a sec, guys. I'm back. Oh, sorry about that. I managed to teleport. No.
And what did the tower one say when you click the button?
So the tower with the rune over it,
Yeah.
the male voice just says, "Gate access to Hallister's tower from level 23 only."
Can I do a history check on Hallister? I feel like that name is important.
You can, yes.
Thank you.
And I will look
Good,
up
fairly
what you
nice.
find out.
Natural 1.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Dice failed me when I needed it most.
Haleth,
Yes.
who were you traveling with before they ignominiously threw you in a pit?
I mean, we were called the Fine Fellows of Daggerford. There was a shield dwarf named Copper Stormforge, and 2 humans named Midna Talberth and Rex the Hammer.
Why do dwarves have such long names? And humans as well. You guys have really long names.
To be fair, there was once a dwarf I knew called John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Stare at you. Have a
I knew
sandwich.
I knew a fellow called Benedict William Baggington Beaumont Connor once. That one's a mouthful.
For anybody who wants to take notes, there are the names.
And I'm trying to find. I have to look on the roll. No, not that one. The what was it? D&D Beyond, because I can then get get her name. Because Faven was about to say. I mean,
my
their
name's...
name- Yeah. Yeah. Hang on. Give me a sec.
Your name is what? Your name is who?
What? Your name is what?
My name's 3 letters long. That's all I need. I don't need like a triple-barreled name.
Okay, one. The name on my character sheet is the short version of my name. Yes,
Let's not worry about the long name.
But more importantly, speaking of long things, do we qualify as having done a long rest?
You do now qualify as having done a long rest.
Yeah.
Yes.
God.
Yeah. I was
Hit
good.
points.
Yeah.
Sweet, delicious hit point. My God, you took a beating.
Wait, how many did you go
yeah.
up by?
Yeah.
I went to-
31.
Jeez!
Yeah, no,
I have 33 hit points.
yeah, that's... Note, I have basically spent all 25 of my lay on hands hit points on myself. Apart from when I threw Faerun into a pillar.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, everyone's talking about how long their names are, and I was like, well, you think your names are long? My name's Faerun, Tala, Falasa, Destin, Seraphina, Venetia, Arthur, Jack, Glitter, Glalandriel, Gob, Felva, Treewind, Aspen Tree. I mean, it was my dad's idea.
She wins.
That was 13 words.
At some point about the middle of that, Haleth goes over to the southern wall here and just sort of pushes on the wall, and the wall swings open like a door. And you didn't see it before, but the wall just sort of recedes into door.
Yeah.
You off somewhere?
You're not joining us for breakfast?
Well, you said that there was a thing out that way, and we should, like, we can sneak through here when you're done with breakfast.
That's a very good point.
I'm not hungry at the moment.
Oh, okay. Well, I have sandwiches. I haven't got that many left now, but if you're hungry, I've got packed lunch.
Ick will run over and just get some sausages, and Ick will eat sandwich.
Yeah, sure.
What
I'll
is
pick one of the
sandwich?
It's like a thing between two slices of bread, so you don't get your hands dirty.
Ick have dirty hands.
Well, this filling of the sandwich dirty then.
Ah.
I give him a sandwich.
Ick eats one hand with a sausage, one hand with a sandwich.
I'm proud of him.
You
I
don't.
have no ration.
You don't hear anything at the door, Vason.
So, I keep forgetting their name. Haleth, why were you down here?
We were adventurers.
I mean, that was obvious, but you obviously had a reason you were coming down here.
We were gathering magical items and proving ourselves, but they were keeping them back from me.
So we know that. But what magical items?
I don't.
Probably must mean something that you really wanted.
We didn't have anything specific in mind. I mean, now I want to go and find them and, you know, kill them because they betrayed me and they took my stuff. Left me here for dead. And you see a weird look sort of cross his face for a moment, like there's something he's forgetting, and then it goes. But I mean, why are you down here?
A couple of people, bunch of people paid us to come down here.
Yep.
Find a few things. You don't know what's through this door, do you?
Tunnel.
Is it tunnels up and down?
Yeah, tunnel leads to the north.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I
north
think
is...
that circles back on where we came before.
That would make some sense. I'm interested. I guess secret tunnel time.
Secret tunnel!
Tunnel.
Wol and Nefira, as you are the first to approach it, you see the secret tunnel that snakes off into the distance. There is dust on the floor and humanoid footprints that suggest a decent amount of traffic knows about this secret tunnel.
It's not so secret now, is it?
I'll look over at Hannah and be like, "Are you sure this is secret?"
Well, I mean, the door blends in.
How long have you
Gesture to the footprints, and that's a lot of footprints. Not exactly secret.
Well, maybe the fine fellows of Daggerford made their escape through this tunnel as well.
How long have you been down there?
It's
Hello?
been, I don't know. It's hard to keep track of time down here. I've just been pacing back and forth at the bottom of it, waiting for somebody to come along and help me out. It's been hours? Days?
I'm just gonna start going down the tunnel.
Yep.
Keep my thoughts to myself.
Tunnel.
You and me both.
Let's go down the tunnel.
Oh.
Where's dark as
Secret tunnel.
Yep.
Oh, this does go quite a way, guys.
Let's go down the secret tunnel where it's dark and really weird.
Okay, let's pray for no more goo. Pray for no more goo.
It's a dead end here.
God.
I start tapping the walls.
Oh, the
One
game is
minute.
paused.
1 minute, I'm just trying to get people through the door. I got a
We're
lot
going
of
too quick for the DM.
I got a lot of people all of a sudden. Ick, you get over there. I don't care that you're going through walls.
Ick, you're magic. You can go through walls. I take back everything I've said about you.
Magical ick.
God damn goblins, wall hats, and everything.
Oh,
Oh,
no, that worked.
You can hear the sound of squabbling goblins to the north. You can make out a deformed granite statue on the other side of a pillar just here that seems to depict a dwarven king standing atop a 3-foot-high stone pedestal. Sprouting from the king's neck is a deformed, mostly featureless second head with an elongated, toothless mouth.
The hell is that?
that seems fun.
Yeah, just slowly walking at and looking at weird statue.
You see a statue of a 3-foot, or a dwarven king stood on a 3-foot stone pedestal. Sprouting from its neck is a mostly featureless second head with an elongated, toothless mouth. You look to see if there's any sort of inscriptions on the statue, but they've long since been worn away. On the king's head is a engraved stone circlet, and in his large hands he grasps the handle of a stone warhammer, the head of which is planted at his feet.
I'm guessing these last two features are something in the statue. They're not just items that have been like put in place.
Make me a perception check.
Well, before you get too far, and
I was just looking down the stairs.
I was about to say, before you go too far and fall down the stairs.
I can get down the stairs. It's fine.
Okay.
That's an 18.
You notice that the warhammer is a separate piece of stone.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I think that we could take the warhammer, although I want to say from here we want to go left.
I want to say from anything, anyone know their history? Because I don't know anything about dwarves living under here, underwater deep.
Let me see if I've heard a story or something on a history roll. Natural
Oh,
1. Nope, natural 18.
But whoa, got the natural one instead.
was that?
To forever DM's curse, I spread it at last.
Ah! Spread it to a different forever DM.
I'm the DM.
Stolen your curse.
You remember Nephira. The description, the longer form description of the throne of Coronel plot hook that has brought you down here The story dates back to the fall of Ilfarn, a elven kingdom of the north, where an alabaster throne belonging to Silgarth Audark, the last coronel of Ilfern, disappeared from the capital city, where the Mad Mage then built his tower, and later on Waterdeep was built. It is believed that a group of dwarves stole the throne from the elves. And such would mean that dwarves would have had to have been around this general area.
Alrighty then. I shall relay that information to the others.
Well, nothing in that story suggests terrifying dwarves with deformed heads.
It's really weird looking.
No, but I suppose I should have mentioned this earlier. Back in that other room with the obelisk, when I put my head up against it, this was a clue.
Wait, what?
Huh?
You know that obelisk back in the other room with the goblins and the bugbears?
Yeah.
Yes.
With the eye on it.
Yeah, well, I kind of leant up against it to go to sleep, and hang on, pulls out a little scrap of paper and starts fighting to it. Here we go, and starts running off what you said to me in the private room. I feel like go south when you find the two-headed statue. Go left.
Oh,
South of here, beyond a secret passage, waits the two-headed king. Look to his left. There you will see the path you are destined to take.
To his left, so north again. Ooh.
His left or... so
he is facing, point of note.
Yeah.
He is facing, it is mentioned here somewhere.
That would be
Where is
this
he
way.
facing?
I mean,
He is
the
facing
picture makes-
eastwards.
Yeah, northward. You know what? I'm going to use it 4 times in one session. I'm just going to do a quick divine sense. I'm well aware that I'm going to get an undead thing. Do I get anything else specifically about this hammer?
No.
Cool. I'm going to be the stupid idiot and take the hammer out.
You try to pull the hammer out, and it doesn't separate. But as you start to try and move it, it turns in the hands of the Dwarven King.
Oh.
Say what now?
And you
Oh, no.
you rotate the hammer, and the pedestal rises 3 feet.
What, like off the floor?
Off the ground.
What's underneath it?
There is a cavity that contains a golden circlet, identical to the one that the Dwarf King was wearing in the statue.
Sweet. I grab it. I'm assuming that I'd have sent something if it was bad. Guessing it's not my size.
Or as an armband.
How do I look?
It will fit on your head. It might not be perfectly sized at the moment, but it will balance on your head, yes.
How do I look? Dapper? Silly? Bling? Do I have
bling.
the drip?
I mean, you're not damp.
Yeah, I just hoy it on my arm, since it's probably gonna stay there better. That's cool.
That looks cool like that. Big bicep bracelet.
Is there
that's cool.
anything? Is there any like plaque or anything down here saying what on earth it is?
No.
So I'm wearing a Dwarven King's crown as an arm brace.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm down with that.
Actually,
It's very fetching on you.
I just read through As you put it on your head and be like, "Oh, I suppose this fits," it reshapes and fits.
Oh. Oh, sweet. I have a crown.
That's really cool.
Nice.
What kind of magic that is? I guess transmutation.
I mean, I guess out of curiosity. Oh, so yeah, out of curiosity, does it resize itself when I put it around my arm?
If you attempt to put it round your arm, it doesn't because it's headwear.
Damn it.
Fair enough. Oh well, put it back on.
But if you put it on your head, would it resize? In that theory, then.
Well, we could put it on someone whose head is smaller, so it's the right size for your bicep.
Let Faywin. I just put the crown very gently on Faywin's head, sort of. Wait for it to reshape.
It
and then pick
shrinks
it back
down
up.
to fit Faywin's head.
I grab it and slip it back on my arm.
Hell yeah.
You looked very pretty, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
If you want a golden armband, I know a guy.
It's just more practical than putting it on my head.
I mean, also, he's not a king of dwarves. Might be a bit disrespectful if we meet any other dwarves, you know.
I mean,
And it
there's
does look
just
really cool as an armband.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I'm going to put random random dwarf crown as armband in my character sheet.
Oh,
Fair
yeah.
enough.
If I can figure. Oh, no, that's new weapon. That's not what I wanted. New item.
DM, can I see this over here?
Yes.
Cool. FYI, and I'll point down the corridor. I see a friend.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh. Like someone we can definitely say hi, hello, and definitely not get eaten or crushed by?
You can see, Nephira, that it's got its back to you at the moment and it's just eating from a sack of rats, and it hands it off to another unseen creature that takes it.
Where they're eating, like, rats?
He's got friends.
What are you guys talking about?
There's a bugbear down there.
Oh my god, he's eating rats.
I remember. Hang on. Wasn't there something about vampires? Like,
Oh, vampires were the other way, they were north.
oh, okay.
Oh, I should probably put him down and just turn the warhammer back the other way, so the statue can go back down. I'm assuming that's how it works. I turn the, but
Yeah, it seems to shrink back into place.
leave no evidence that we were here. That's how big statues find you.
The sound of the statue scraping against stone has been pretty much covered over by the sound of goblins shrieking and yelping from up this corridor to the north.
Oh, that's why you
I'll
said we'd be going.
Turn back towards Ick. How many more did you say were down here?
This is the final outpost on this
That's not too
level.
bad then.
Good to know.
Well, unless you've got any objections, Underscum, shall we?
I would prefer to not kill them all if they're innocent, but
Do you want to go talk to them?
not at the moment. I feel particularly quiet right now.
But that's fine.
Okay.
I'll gesture for Ick. Come with me, Ick. Let's turn the charm on. Give me your best smile.
He gives a wide, toothy grin of someone who's vaguely heard what a smile is.
That's horrifying. Never do that again.
Oh,
Oh, you can much as you want. Like,
Squishy has redeemed a stretch.
yay.
Oh, stretch. Okay, I apologise for the bone cracking you're about to hear. If it gets picked up, that is.
That'd be impressive. You managed to get your bones clicking on the stream.
I think it's happened once before.
I mean, I've had-
stretched and someone heard my back pop out.
I've had people redeem the stretch, and then people do it, and then just scream because one of their bones clicks in the wrong way. Don't stretch like that. You're doing it wrong.
Very wrong, evidently.
I did used to be able to crack my neck when I did that. I can still do the knuckles pretty clearly. Whether or not you can hear that on camera, I don't know.
Yes.
You can hear that.
So, Nephira and Ick.
I'll get to that point and...
The bugbears in the room turn around, and you can see one of them has got one of them just has blood trailing down his chin, another has like a half-eaten rat, the other one is just munching into a large insect.
Hi, we have come to talk. We mean you no harm. And I'll reach into my bag and I'll pull out a juicy bit of ration.
You have our interest.
Just interested to see what you guys are doing down here. See if you want a hand with anything.
We're overseeing the goblins. If you
Oh,
could...
funny that. I tap Eek on the head. I've got my own little goblin to oversee as well.
I mean, if you can get them to quiet down a bit, we might leave you alone. There's a few of them up there, but you look like you can handle yourselves.
Sounds like fun for me. Anything else I should be aware of in this area?
Yeah, how are you with giants?
It's been a while since I fought a giant.
Yeah,
I reckon me and my crew could probably handle a giant.
might be less
Depends on the
time than you
kind of
think
giant.
until you get the next one then. Some giant kin up that way. Little bit of giant blood in their body is all.
Oh, okay, so it might not even be like a full giant, it could be like a mini.
Yeah, mini giant.
Alright then, thanks for the heads up, guys. And I give each of them a bit of my rations. By the way, if you're ever in need of some work, head up topside and come visit me at Troll Skull Inn.
You pay
Trying
with
to-
food?
I can pay you with food, I can pay you with gold. We're trying to get the city of Waterdeep to recognise the importance of the bugbear people.
Too right.
Yeah, see? We've even got one in our party. I reckon if we got the four of you together, you make a nice barbershop quartet.
Don't know what that means.
We can teach you.
Okay.
You'd
Alright.
make even more money.
And one of them, just the one that was holding the insect, just tucks into it.
Wasn't a spider, was it?
No, it was a sturge.
Good man. Plenty of protein and bugs. Just don't eat spiders.
No.
No, come back to the others and go, so, they're going to leave us alone. We've got some goblin dudes that way.
Okay.
I'm
And
probably
let's go
glad,
up, find you some friends. See?
I'm glad I'm broke, otherwise I would have been broker. Oh boy.
Oh, you were having a bet about fights, you didn't invite me. Well, that's a
Oh.
shame.
It was raining on your shoulders, though.
Wait,
You were
does
busy
this mean-
talking.
I mean, does this mean I've lost?
No, it means you'd have won.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yay. I didn't realise I won, but okay.
Whoop.
What?
Found him.
Oh,
You find about
20,000 goblins.
somewhere around 20,000 goblins.
No.
It's one CR 20,000 goblin.
Squabbling goblins.
Squabbling goblins.
well, you don't have anything like that explodes in that bag of tricks of yours, right?
I'll have a look. I don't think I've got any. Well, I've got explosive ammo, but not like explosion stuff. I don't think.
Damn.
Mad question. That gun of yours, can you just, like, fire it without wasting ammo?
I mean, I technically, kind of yeah and no. I can't remember what artifacts thing I have on this. I think I have unlimited ammo? Question mark.
I
Yes.
believe you have an amount of you have akin to unlimited ammo, yes.
Yes, then.
At this point, I'm going to ask you to roll your initiatives, please.
Oh no.
Yay.
No! Oh well, I had
Oh, not
something
again.
prepared.
That was so many dice.
I have +2 initiative. How am I rolling 5?
Yeah,
Hey! I'm rolling well.
Underscum, how did you do? I've lost you. Oh, okay,
He got a 14.
There's so many goblins. Good god.
Yeah.
I said somewhere in the
Yes.
region of 20,000.
Yeah, that's about 20,000 goblins.
Oh god.
Unfortunately, now this plan of mine's not going to work. I don't know if anybody's seen Last Samurai.
I think I'm going very,
Yeah.
very last. Even behind all the goblins.
Just a bit where Billy Connolly's screaming about kicking anybody that's not anybody in the balls that's not standing in front of him to attention, and then suddenly all the Japanese soldiers are standing to attention and actually ready and everything else. And it just responds when being told like it's a good job. It's like, well, when you understand the language, sir, everything just falls into place.
Oh Christ. Goblin,
Oh my god!
Goblin, Faywin, Goblin, Haleth, Ick, Navir, Goblin, Wall, Goblin,
Okay, I need to find my goblins.
I think it's safe to say it's good that goblins and not
10,
kobolds.
15,
This is
20,
true.
25, 30.
I will say, I'm very glad I have area effect attacks.
5.
Yeah, that would be rather
10,
handy actually.
15,
I have some as well,
20.
but unfortunately, it's a lot of my AOE's are very close range. Like I am the center.
Okay. Nefira, one of them turns the corner, swings a scimitar at you. 15?
That's a hit.
You take 8 points of damage.
Ow! My face.
No.
Faywin.
Okay. Alright, so... 2. I'll go flank with Nefira,
Okay.
so I can, like... get this goblin dude.
Okay.
Okay, that's under features, isn't it? Okay. So. Oh dear. Prepare for hilarity. Yeah, she's gonna go behind him, attempt to kick him
attempt to kick his nether regions. So
Okay.
unarmed strike the first.
You're at advantage because you're flanking.
20.
That'll hit.
Okay. I would then love to, as a
Roll me the
bonus
damage.
action. Oh yeah, roll you the damage. Yes. A 4. That was terrible.
The goblin you kick collapses over to the side.
Okay, so then as a bonus action, could I? Oh, what? Oh, okay.
Oh, he's dead. He's
Oh,
dead.
good God.
Death by crotch kick. Okay. Okay.
He is out.
Damn, Faywin. Okay. Okay, as the bonus action. Oh my God, Faywin. Wow. How are you?
I mean, when they say death by snoo snoo, that's not what they mean.
by snoo snoo.
Are you sure, though?
I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying to remember what. I'm just trying to see what stunning strike. I could spend a key point. Yeah,
That's
you know what?
Not a bonus action to do stunning strike, but
Oh yeah.
you don't.
yeah.
You don't need to
Oh.
on him. He's
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do an unarmed strike as a bonus action, because death by snoo snoo on the first one. So then, attack the second. Natural 20.
that'll hit.
Jesus, Baywin, please. An 8. Yeah, so death by snoo snoo for the first one.
You
And
whip
then-
round.
Yeah.
How do you hit this one?
Actually, you know what? With the dead goblin, I would like to kind of so as I hit him by death by snoo snoo, I would like to sort of flip him around in such a way that it kind of clocks the other one, like sort of smack the other goblin down onto the other one. So it's kind of like a conjoined goblin-y mess.
You grab and you flip the goblin and you slam the first goblin into the second goblin, and the two goblins just crumple into a pile in the corner as Sir Drubels and Rebels arrive at the stream and say, "Hey rogue, hey goat, I know those
Hey-o."
people."
Yeah, so I'm like, I think I might have put them in a very compromised position.
You look and see like a mess of goblins sort of merged into each other, just four arms and four legs, and a bloody splat against the wall.
Yeah, it's kind of like a fusion, like a goblin fusion, and it does not look very pleasant.
So you've main attack and bonus attack. You've still got a second attack, right, from your...
That's very true.
From
in that
attacking.
case, then, I can still move towards that other goblin. Technically.
Fatewind has just learned a mistake.
I've made a mistake.
I'm in trouble.
I'm in danger.
Oh no.
I'm in danger.
Are
Yeah.
you sure you're in danger and it's just not everyone who just turned up?
I'm not locked in here with you.
You're locked in here with me.
I mean, sorry about your goblin friends, and I'll just do another death by
Whatever happens.
whatever happens, really. 19.
That'll hit.
Okay. Go, Faywin. unleash hell on the goblins. Okay, 4.
It's not dead this time, but you launch into a flying kick and slam into the goblin, and as you land, you look around and you realise there's quite a few of them in here.
This reminds me of a certain play that my father read to me once about a bride who wants to exact revenge on her former colleagues for beating the absolute living crud out of her. And is that this? Oh, what was that
5,
tavern place? Something about
20,
blue
25,
something or another
30.
with crazy 87s. I don't know.
We're gonna get a short bow attack against Faywin now.
Yay!
That is a 21 to hit.
I would like to deflect missiles, please.
Okay, let me roll the damage. The damage is 7.
So I need to roll a d10 plus 8. Holy snap! How did that happen? I mean, not that I mind doing it. Actually, I think she just actually.
You just do it, don't? Yeah. Do you?
Yeah, I think she actually just reduces all the damage because it's like 1d10 plus 8. So
You grab the arrow out of the air.
And as I grab the arrow out of the air, I'm going to spend a key point to do a deflect missiles attack, please.
Okay. You do that. That'll hit.
Thunk. And take 9 points of damage.
Faywin, you're not my favourite. You're my best friend. I love you.
Did I do the wrong Did I do the damage to Faywin by mistake?
I mean,
Yes.
you better not have done the damage to Faywin because she deflected that shenanigans.
Let's heal Faywin.
Yes. Heal. Although you didn't really smite me because I just literally eliminated that goblin.
And as you catch the arrow out of the air, you spin it and you fling it back, and the goblin looks up and it just catches him between the eyes and he goes over backwards, and just the new goblin just collapses to the ground.
Hear me roar!
The next goblin looks at his bow and arrow and draws his sword and starts running down. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Did the music go away? Where's the music gone? Music. Hello.
So
Sorry,
in
I
that
just
round,
thought.
yeah, carry on.
I just thought with the music on, I just thought of at the end of Drag Race when they eliminate someone, they say, "Let the music play." And then the music starts and everybody comes on stage and starts dancing. So maybe it's waiting for us to kill someone and then the music will play.
What is Haleth's movement? Haleth's movement is 30. So he's going to have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can he do that one? Is it? No, he can't do that. Cool. He is going to get to there and he's going to stop because that's his full movement. Ick's turn. And Ick is gonna run up. Can he see anything from here? No. Yeah, 3 goblins in one round. far has Ick gone at the moment? He can get up to here. He's going to try and fire a shot through, but he does have half cover on the guy. So he misses. But as a bonus action, as a bonus action, he's going to take a cunning action. And he is going to dash 30 more feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Nafira.
Fantastic. 5, 10, 15, 20. Hi there.
Hello.
Seem to be having fun.
I mean, yeah, I had a good game of catch with one of the goblins, although he's really bad at catching.
12? Does that hit the goblin up here?
That does not hit the goblin, I'm afraid.
Dang it! That's what I get for being distracted and talking. Well, that's me.
I didn't mean to distract you.
No, it's my fault. I distracted myself.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This guy's just going to attack Nefira back again.
Oh no.
That's an 18 to hit.
That's a hit. Will you stop rolling so high?
No. You take 4 points of damage.
Ow. Up it.
And then goblin number 40 goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Whoa.
It's me. So I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Get to that. And I'm going to aim at I think this one near this one here. This little guy.
This guy.
The one my cursor's over this one.
Yep.
Yep. So I'll aim at him and do a shoot. There's my musket. Bam! I've completely forgotten how to attack in this goddamn thing. Here we are. Attack. Hit. 19.
That'll hit.
Cool. No more. 15 damage. They're dead.
He is no more.
He is.
There's a loud bang, and just half of his head.
Sorry. I'm then gonna be like, Defeat a duck, and go for that one.
Okay.
Wait, dude, Jesus.
And I shoot over Nefira's head. Okay, we will get 2 attacks. A 10.
Nice.
Yes. Yes, that hits.
14. Bang.
Okay.
Good luck, guys! Oh, that's be my turn. It's gonna move 5 feet back. Oh no, that's an ally. I was like, oh my god, there's a giant goblin. It's an ally goblin.
5, 10. Alright, we're gonna get an attack against Nefira now. Not Nefira, the other person here. Faywin. Faywin is the name.
Yeah.
Faywin.
Okay.
Does a 9 hit you? No.
No.
Underscum's turn. Underscum is probably just going to be moving 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he can only really move. He can see that goblin a little bit. So yeah, let's give him a go. Need to remember to actually make his weapon at some point. So he has a D20 plus 2 plus, what's his proficiency bonus at the moment? 3. He spins the dart at the end of the rope, flings it out, but the goblin ducks wide of it. Goblin 23 goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and he's going to attack Ick.
How dare they attack Ick?
And they hit Ick for enough to have previously killed Ick.
Wait, but Ick's unconscious, or is he?
Oh no,
dead?
Ick has more hit points now.
Oh, okay. Oh, woo. Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20. Nefira. I've had a lot of luck attacking Nefira recently. 13.
Haha, you missed me. Haha, you missed me. Next one's a natural 20.
5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20.
Go on, you want that extra step.
Feywind does a natural 20 hit.
God damn it, Brian! Stop talking it up.
God.
I'm clearly playing the wrong class. I need to be playing a divination wizard.
Yeah.
You take 10 points of damage as it rams the scimitar into your side.
I was gonna say, did I take damage previous to this fight?
No.
I didn't. Okay, so okay. Just wanted to make sure.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 25. This guy makes another attack against Nefira.
Nefira? Like,
Feywind.
me?
21 to hit.
21 hit. Yeah. Yeah.
That's 8 points of damage.
Yeah, they're angry that I
You came in and you murdered 3 of them in a turn, so yeah, they're being real cautious with you.
I deserve that, yeah.
Goblin 27 is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Goblin 32 is out over there, so he's going to 5,
Wait,
10,
32?
15, 20, 25, 30.
What?
I'm
Vason!
dreading to see what's around this corner. For a free action, can I ask Ig what on earth he's doing going that way?
Goblins!
I don't know what I was expecting. 5, 10. Ooh. 15. 20. Yeah, let's go with this. Cool. So, I just need to double check the rules on Inspiring Smite for a second, because there are people here who need health.
I need help.
I
I mean, not really.
I mean, if you want to wait until my go, but I'm last, so.
No, that's fine. Like, I'm about halfway, so.
Ick
it's not
also
too
need
bad.
health.
Yeah, Ick is most desperate.
Ick is at 2/3 of health.
Oh, Ick.
Ick not have many hit points because Ick an NPC.
All of this relies on doing something ridiculously overkill first. You know what? I'll do something less overkill. Does that? I think. Oh no, that takes an action. Oh well, never mind. I guess I'm doing something overkill. So, I'm gonna hit Goblin 24 with a sword, with my great sword.
Okay.
And then I'm going to smite. Because everything relies on the smite. Cool. Just trying to find where all the bloody things are. Great sword. Hit. Attack it. Hump. 16. Does
A
16 hit the
16
goblin?
just hits.
Oof. Okay. Damage roll. 15 damage, and then the smite. Let's just not bother rolling the smite. I'm using a divine smite. I'll use a first level spell slot to pay for it. Using that, I'm going to then channel my divinity, because I can do that as a bonus action after the smite. But that channel divinity will be inspiring smite. So immediately after I deal... Oh, actually, ooh. Will I count of having dealt damage to a creature?
I will say yes, because
Cool.
that makes sense.
Cool. So I need to roll... Oh god, I need to roll for the number of hit points that I get to distribute.
So it's 2d8 plus 5.
So...
Also, apparently, Rogue, my brother Sir Drubals wishes to tell you Bastion in Overwatch 2 is losing self-repair and tank mode, but he's gaining a hat.
Hell yes.
That may be a good hat!
It better be the best hat that
He wished
anyone can
to
see.
see your reaction.
Well, I guess they saw
Kind
it.
of like Jack and the Beanstalk. It's like, why did you sell all that stuff? But hey, I've got some beans.
He says, worth it.
Just to ask, Nefira, Feywin, what numbers are you on?
I'm only down 12 right now.
I'm just a teeny weeny tiny itsy bitsy under halfway.
Cool. 10 for Feywin, 5 for Nefira.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, cool. And then I'm going to finish all of that off, because technically I still have another attack to do. I'm going to finish that off with a lightning breath attack.
Okay.
I think that doesn't hit allies, he says, wanting to double check that before he kills people.
Does it say creatures?
That's what I'm just double checking very quickly. It's just trying to find it in the list. I'm getting lost in my own
When you
list.
take an attack action, you can replace one of your attacks with an exhalation. Each creature in the area.
Yeah.
Yep.
So just after you healed us, blah. Oh.
So
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. A small and a medium creature can occupy the same tile, right?
I don't believe so.
No.
You can, however, take a space into where that dead goblin was, and there's another goblin you could hit with a sword here.
Yeah, it's less impressive, but yeah, let's do that.
It's less
Cool,
impressive,
right.
but also you don't waste having healed your friends.
Exactly.
You and
Take
your
a flashy
practic-
Dragon's Breath for like the next 4 round of combat where you can nuke all the goblins.
You and your practical decisions.
Well, you know. It's a crazy
Right.
roll. 19 hits.
19, 14 damage.
You cleave another goblin.
I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to go grab something.
I'm just sort of going to turn and look over Feywin's head and just be like, oh, goody.
5,
Oh.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Wait, why are they leaving?
They're
Yes.
gonna attack Ick. No, Ick. We must save the goblin.
Okay, well, they
I'm not
missed.
sure we need to.
And then where is Goblin? Goblin 34 is all the way over there. So he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. And then it is Nuri's turn.
Mm-hmm. Who needs healing then?
At the moment, Ick, Faywin, and Nefira have all been hit.
Yeah, all I do is give temporary hit points.
Yeah, I've been needing.
Who's the most? Who needs it most?
I didn't think I'd be vouching for Ick here, but I'd say Ick. I feel so
Yeah.
out of character.
I mean, in battle-wise.
Ick.
Ick.
Yeah, is he the one? Right. How do I even roll?
Apparently, the hat is a baseball cap.
I hate it.
Here we go.
Apparently, a nice-looking baseball cap.
Oh, and I'm currently looking at that in the background. What Bastion's rework is.
Ick turns confused by the sudden infusion of healing magic. As he draws a scimitar and sort of lowers the crossbow that he was trying to use. Thank you.
Okay. All living creatures deserve to live.
Apparently, cue next week when John nerfs Rogue Trader but gives him a baseball cap.
It's got a little crown.
In fairness, I was going to talk to you about what to do with my character when the Dragon book does come out.
We'll give you a baseball cap.
Yay!
Yeah.
Back to the top of the initiative order, and before Faywin's turn...
Faywin, please leave some goblins left for the rest of us.
I'll try, but you know.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wowzers.
Death
Wow, that was a thing that happened.
What?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Knocking Crunjo. Is this like Faywin's counter? It's a two-headed monk.
Faywin,
Negative initiative.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's-
and
it's your turn.
Okay. Well, remember when I said, yeah, Faye was probably saying to all the goblins, "You're in danger." It's going back to, "I'm in danger." So
To
yeah.
be honest, every time you one-shot kill these things, all that comes to mind is the whole, "I'm gonna go to the moon. Why wait?"
Yeah, so unarmed strike the first on this goblin in front of me. 15 to hit.
A 15 will just hit.
Oh boy. Okay. 8 points of damage.
You crack him, and he's bleeding, but he is not down.
Okay. Then I am going to do unarmed strike as a bonus action. Well, yeah, bonus action there in front of this goblin there.
16 will hit.
Oh boy. If I can actually do some damage, that'll be wonderful, please, Mr. Dice Thing 5.
You bring a foot down, and he slams into the ground.
Crack. Okay. Now the question is, who do I go for? Part of me wants to go for the one in front of me. No, not in front of me. They're all in front of me. The one sort of nearest to Nefira.
Right.
You know what? I'm gonna try and
You just stepped on one.
Nefira. Yes, squelch.
There's one still stood where you are stood at the moment.
Oh, is there? Oh.
Yes.
Oh, in that
Yeah, it's under the blood splat.
Oh, in that case then, yeah, I would love to do Death by Snoo Snoo again on this one.
Okay. You
With a
hit.
17. 8.
You bring your foot up, and there's a high-pitched squeal, and the goblin just collapses to the side. On top of the other goblin it was already stood atop.
Basin, where did you need me to move so you can do your awesome, like, lightning breath halitosis thing?
Okay, one, it's not halitosis. Have you ever seen lightning as halitosis before? Good lord, see your doctor. Go, just go to the sides of the room.
Okay, in that case then, I mean, since I can technically move, like, 35 feet, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Will there do?
It's fine,
Is that okay?
that'll work.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, don't you have a third attack?
I already did
done
my
3
third
attacks.
attack.
Ah, okay.
Unfortunately, one of the goblins was a bit harder to hit, or harder to kill than one hit managed, so...
Yeah. But that's
2
okay.
goblins, 3 attacks.
That's okay. Right, I'm done.
Okay, it is now Goblin's turn, and Goblin is going to go over to see Faywin.
Hello.
This Goblin has made a bad decision.
I mean...
21 to
that
hit.
hits. That hits.
Maybe not then. 3 points of damage. Never mind, it was a bad choice.
It was a very bad choice. Faven will remember this.
Haleth. Can Haleth see anyone still in the room? His token doesn't have vision, so... I don't think he's got line of sight on anyone in the room, but he can see some goblins up ahead, so he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and just punches the goblin in front of him.
Yes.
I mean, I gotta give this guy credit. It's pretty ballsy to just punch someone in the face.
He walks up and... and the goblin just flies backwards down the corridor, just leaving a small blood trail. And then... How many attacks does he get? 2. Cool. He's going to slam a fist into the other goblin that has attacked Ick. And misses. So that's his turn. It's now Ick's turn, and Ick pulls out a scimitar, and he attacks the goblin that attacked him, and they just engage. Scimitar to scimitar clangs against each other. Unfortunately, Ick doesn't land a blow. Nafira. I can't hear you.
Would help if my microphone was on.
Yes.
Does tend to help. So yes, I shall step forward into the goblins. Could they all make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Probably. Maybe. Just these 3 or out any distance?
Just those 3.
What am I aiming for? What's your save?
You are looking for a 15 or better.
One of them made it.
Fantastic. Then
Yeah, one of them makes it.
cool. Then the two that fail take 7 points of force damage.
7.
Yeah.
7. Of what type of damage, sorry?
Force.
Force. You step forward, and one splats up against the wall. A vaguely goblin-shaped impression of blood and gore trailing down the wall. The other goblin, severely damaged but still standing. Does the one in front take anything, or...?
Takes no damage for making the save.
Okay.
The sword burst as a cantrip is not that bad. I remember that for future.
It's
That's
quite
all I
shiny.
can do.
Now it is the turn of Krung-Young.
Oh, that's what they meant by a bit of giant. It's an etching.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
See something?
Uh,
Just
You hear a of large feet running from the north of the room, and just at the end of its turn you see the shape of a two-headed giant turn the corner. Obviously feminine features of the giant-sized body, and on each of the two foreheads is a circle with 10 equidistant spokes radiating outwards from it, with a dot in the center.
Oh, behold the vibes.
Wole, you would recognize the symbol.
Oh dear.
Goblin number 35 is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and he's going to attack Haleth. Oh dear. Oh, he didn't roll very well with his critical hit, so... Goblin 28 is gonna stab at Nephira for exploding with swords. 14.
Misses. Ah.
Goblin 36 is dead, so Goblin 40 is gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, and attempt to attack Nephira as well, this time with advantage.
Not with advantage.
That is a 21 to hit. Nephira. Smitty. Smitty! 21 to hit.
Oh, wait. Oh yeah, that does hit me. My apologies. I was distracted with the voice message. It was
So you
listed
take,
as important.
you take 6 points as a goblin rushes up and scimitars you in the side.
Ow!
Oh dear.
Whoa.
It's me. Right, I'm gonna move into this room. 5, 10. Oh my god, there's a giant up there. 5, 10. Where's the ruler at? Oh, that is really far. 5, 10. I don't know what I've done, but I've done a thing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can get a ruler that isn't like... No, it's still gonna be weird. I'm apparently exploding. Right, I'm gonna shoot at the giant with disadvantage.
Okay.
I can find my gosh dang gun. Come on, gun. Here we are. Attack. Disadvantage. F. I think that is a misfire.
That is a misfire, I believe, yes.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Cool. I don't know what my gun does on a misfire. That's a good question, me. Da, da, da.
Doo-doo-doo.
Actually, I don't think it has a misfire.
Yes, the standard gun does not misfire. If you had an Exandrian musket, you might have misfired. Apparently it becomes a hat, my brother says.
Second, so that is my second shot there. At disadvantage, which is an 18.
That
Shoot
does
this-
hit.
Sweet. Damage. Normal. You take 14 damage.
The female giant that slid round the corner roars in pain as the bullet tears through its shoulder.
Cool. I don't feel like a monster at all. As a bonus action, I'm gonna do a branding smite as I load in another bullet.
Okay. You're just quickly loading the gun.
Branding
And
smite.
the bullet itself just starts to glow with astral radiance.
Hell yeah.
How did it go in? Sharp, bite, paw, spit, tap.
5, 10, 15.
I won't lie, I'm having sharp flashbacks now. But somehow with drow and tieflings instead of Englishmen.
Underscum starts spinning the rope dart again and hurls it, and it's just rolling terribly. I'm so sorry, Ben.
Underscump, you have 2 fists. Use them.
Nephira. Does a 16 hit you?
Oh, yes.
A scimitar swings, and you take 4 points of damage.
Oh dear, I be a bloodied man.
Oh no.
Goblin number 32, please. 5, 10, 15, 20. Can't get to anybody at the moment, but he's ready and waiting for when a space opens. Faison.
One question with what I want to do for my turn. Does it count as Nephira leaving their cone of their area of control? I think that's the term. If I literally hoy them behind me.
Forced movement doesn't cause attacks of opportunity, no.
Cool.
I'm gonna get yeeted.
Yeah, that's basically it. I'm going to go by Nephira, I'm going to pick up Nephira, and put Nephira behind me.
Okay.
Because that's gonna hurt. I'm gonna guess that uses up my main action. In which case, I don't have a lot else I can do, but what I will do is I will use a bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on Nephira.
Okay.
To give them +2 AC. This is why you let them attack me.
Goblin 29 is going to attack Ick. And does land a blow. And I'm wondering why Ick's token doesn't have his hit points on it. Thank you. Goblin 34 is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20 and attack Faywin. $12 to hit you, Faywin.
Nope.
Nuri. Christy, it is your go.
Yep. What do you want me to do? Anybody want healing?
I could do with some healing,
Hurting.
please. I'm in a lot of pain. Healing now would be great.
Yep. Let me. Let me come in. Uh, let's do that then. Do cure wounds. Do that.
8 points of healing to you, Nefira. Anything for a bonus action, Nuri?
I don't think I can. I don't think there's anything.
Okay. Bok Knockin is going to have a turn now. And is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And now you see a similar giant with 2 heads rounds the corner, this time with masculine features. But similarly, with a each of its 4 heads has the same symbol branded into it, a circle with 10 spokes radiating out from it and a dot in the center.
I don't like this.
Goody, goody, goody.
No.
Faywin.
Oh, boy. Oh, bloomin' well, boy. Okay,
Well, I hope no one wasted the big guns.
okay, well, goblin goblin north of me
Yep.
is going to get a good old smack. And if it does kill it, then it'll be death by snoo snoo. Again.
Okay.
16.
That'll hit.
No death by snoo snoo.
That is death by Snoo Snoo.
Oh, okay. That's
That goblin
that's
apparently
fine.
rolled very poorly for its hit points.
Okay then. Goblin to the west of me. Yeah, I guess. Unarmed. Could I do the same thing as I did with the first 2 goblins?
Slamming the
Slamming
first
the
goblin into
goblin.
the second goblin. Sure.
Yeah, as a bonus action. 'Cause why not? Ah, feck. No. Okay.
You try. You remember the success of doing it the first time, but this time you don't quite manage to pick it up, and it throws you off balance, and you drop the first goblin, and you still have another attack, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you know what? Let's go for another unarmed strike against that goblin to the east.
that one will hit.
21. Okay. Yeah. Death by Snoosty?
Not quite. You do a lot of damage, but he's still standing at the moment.
Ah, sad face. Okay, that would be me done.
Okay, it is now Haleth's turn. And none of you see anything. And Haleth punches the goblin in front of him. And the goblin goes splat, punches the goblin in front of Ick, and misses. Same as last turn. Ick Still wielding a scimitar. Still doesn't manage to land a blow. Nafira.
Oh boy. Do you know what, I'm going to stay back here. I'm going to throw off a couple of Eldritch Blasts.
Who are we targeting?
We are targeting the nice big Etin.
Mr. Big.
Mm-hmm.
That'll hit.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, finally.
Yay!
You let loose an Eldritch Blast that looks like a spider's web.
What? What is this?
This is doom approaching.
No,
Hold on, wait for it now.
Seven.
Right, I'm just going to look away. I'm not saying anything. Okay. I was waiting for 2 natural ones on the damage. Sorry, John. I interrupted you.
You let loose first one and then a second spider web-like Eldritch Blast. The second one just slamming in to one of its heads and seeming to cause a lot of distress to one side of this giant two-headed creature that you have called an Etin, and it is correctly called an Etin. And it seems to just almost stop in the room for a moment, slides to a halt as it tries to clear one head, the other head looking up and watching you intently.
Heads up.
Krung Young goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. She's going to decide to stop here. Because she can't get any closer because of all the goblins in the way.
Who's
Goblin.
playing with a Tamagotchi?
It's my pump.
Right now my health is 16 out of 33.
It's like a Tamagotchi, but it keeps steamed alive.
Yeah.
Tells me off when it's not being fed.
That's exactly like a Tamagotchi.
That is a Tamagotchi, straight up, yeah.
That's what you just heard. You probably heard it alarm going off.
Yeah, I heard
Complaining.
it peak.
Whoa! The goblin in front of you swings a scimitar. Does an 8 hit your armor class?
Weirdly, no.
Yay. Goblin 40 is going to attack Vason. Vason does a... No.
No.
Whoa.
So I'm going to move back 5 feet and take the opportunity attack
Okay.
from this goblin.
19 to hit.
Give me a sec, I just want to check my armor class. Oh yeah, I will hit, even if I shield.
You take 6 points of damage.
No. Let me just take this damage. If I could. Apply damage. Cool. I think I've applied that. I'll sort it out in a minute. I appear to have.
Rogue, you
computer's doing
appear to be
weird things.
making measurements all over the place.
I am. Sorry, I didn't realise this turned up for everybody.
So on my turn, since I am now out of range, I can take a attack at regular towards giant. And let's see
Okay.
if I do anything. Attack. Normal. 13? Probably not.
A
On the
13
giant.
does hit.
Does hit, sweet. Well, that will also use my branding smite, which I did last turn,
Yep.
which I'm gonna just put the rules up for.
If you just tick off the consume spell slot.
Yee. Oop. Okay, so damage for the gun, normal. So it's 6 on the gun, and then another 6 with radiant.
Okay.
12 damage. And then he's going to cast a bonus action inside the turn to cast Branding Smite again, and then shoot a second time.
Okay. So the giant that you hit with the bullet starts to glow dimly.
So I'm just going to do another attack with the gun. That is an unnatural 20 to hit, so that will hit.
That does indeed hit.
And then do the Branding Smite damage as well, which is 3, as well as the musket damage, which is here. Oh, that's to hit. Oh, wait.
No, that is damage.
That is damage. Cool. So he takes more damage.
More.
15. So he takes...
Actually, this one is the she.
She
takes more damage, and she is now glowing dimly, but you can see her quite clearly.
It's now a holy Yetin.
Oh. Cool. That will end my turn.
Underscum is going to attempt to do the same thing he's been trying the whole dang time, and hits. Swings the rope dart around and deals 6 damage to the goblin that has been attacking Ick. Next up it is Goblin's turn, and Goblin is going to step forward and attack Vaesen. Vaesen, does a 13 hit your armor class? I'm going to guess no.
Nope.
This goblin is going to step forward over the crumpled bodies of his companions. It's a word. And attempt to stab Haleth. And does not stab Haleth. Vaesen.
Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to use Great Sword on Goblin... whichever goblin it is that's to my left.
Okay. Goblin 40 is the...
Cool, so... 21.
That'll hit.
For 13.
You cleave yet another goblin.
Cool, and I just want to double check something before I potentially move. Just to ask, will that hit the goblin to my right but not Feywin?
Yes.
Cool! Lightning Breath for the second
Okay.
attack.
So that's gonna hit.
So
It's
they,
15 feet, isn't it?
yeah, it's 15 feet, so it just hits the
Hits the Etin
two-headed
and-
thing.
And they need to make dexterity saves.
Yes, dexterity save of a 15.
Well, that's
Oh,
two
sorry,
14.
dexterity 14. Sorry, it's 14.
Oh, well, the two goblins have made it. Miss Etin is not very dexterous,
Cool.
so she takes
so-
full damage.
Yeah, the rest will take half damage, so the damage is 14.
One of the goblins disintegrates in the lightning. The Etin takes a lot of damage, as does the goblin directly in front of you. But they are both still standing for the moment.
They're still standing.
Goblin.
Do I have any... I'm just trying to see
Oh.
if there's anything I can do in a bonus action just to be really cheesy. You know what? There's two big things, so I'm going to cast Magic Weapon on my Greatsword for a bonus action.
Okay.
I probably should have done that first, but
Eh.
yeah. That's
Your
me.
sword just glows with a magical holy light. And this goblin is going to try and attack Ick. This goblin hits Ick
Oh.
and deals damage to Ick. Ick is not
no.
looking healthy.
Not big.
Nuri.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is your turn again.
What do you guys want me to do? So it just gets to my turn and it's sort of like, what do you need?
Whoop.
Your mic's
well,
muted, Smitty.
I keep forgetting I'm muted, so I don't have to deafen you all with punching Pringles. Go help out Underscum and Ick. We can hold the line here, maybe.
Are you sure about that?
75% and dwindling quicker because that heading's looking very angry.
Yeah.
Do you even
mean-
know where Underscum and Icky are on the...
They are off
Yeah.
over here, off the other fork. So if you back out and go up, you'll... Well, even if you just go back 15 feet, you'll see them up here.
Ick is looking very bloodied and in the middle of a scimitar fight with a goblin.
I mean, I might as well just try attacking these two goblins then.
I'm an assassination guild with a where you require a witness, an audience to witness. That seems that's a lot of flair.
Well, hence why it's the top hat.
How would you like to attack the goblins? Nuri?
I'm just gonna see... Let's do Toll of the Dead.
Okay. If you could roll the versatile damage for that one, sorry. There's a loud boom sound of a bell ringing, and the goblin that Ick is fighting just clutches its ears and collapses to the ground.
That doesn't sound good.
Anything else on your turn,
Sounds good for it.
Nuri, or a
I can't do anything else, so...
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. One of Bok Knockin's heads just turns to Krong Young and says, "Move over, I can't get through." Faywin.
Goblins or Etten? Goblins or Etten?
I mean, which is the more impressive death by Snoo Snoo?
Probably
I mean, the
Etten.
Etten would be pretty ballin', not gonna lie.
Alright then. If I can actually get my character sheet open, that'll be fantastic. Okay, so... actually, do I have... No, I has no advantage. Okay. So, is this the male one that's nearest to
The
me?
female one is closest to you at the moment.
I'll have to improvise a little bit then. Okay. Let's go. Attack the first. 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. Ooh, 5. Could I... I'm gonna spend a key point.
Okay.
And I would love for you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please, or be stunned.
I believe that she is stunned.
She is indeed stunned for, until the end of my next turn.
Hang on a minute, let me double check that I'm not missing a thing. She has advantage on that save. My apologies.
Oh, mother!
You jump up, you swing round a kick, and it rattles one of the heads, but the other head remains unstunned.
Right. Okay. In that
And
case,
shakes
then,
they shake each other out of it.
let's flurry of blows.
So you still have another attack first.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm gonna flurry blow.
Sure, you have
flurry
3
of
attacks.
blows. Yeah. So. Yeah, bonus attack sort of thing. So yeah, like attack the. I'm just gonna do the attack rolls first. Oh no,
That doesn't hit. That doesn't hit.
Okay, that's not good at all. Okay, that you know what? They're just feign attack sort of thing because then I'm just going to roll another unarmed strike as a kind of ta-da.
Nope. You leap
No.
up, you spin kick one of the heads. It not being stunned throws you off as you land and just... and you miss every time.
I'm sad. I hate you for that, like, advantage on Constitution BS.
They have 2 heads.
I don't care.
They have 2
Both
heads.
deserve to be stunned.
It is Haleth's turn, and Haleth is gonna punch the goblin that's still here.
Punch the goblin.
Not with the first punch, but maybe with the second punch. The second punch does indeed hit.
Yeah.
I'm starting to worry that Haleth's gonna like impress Ick enough that Ick's gonna leave. Which on one
Yeah.
hand, sad. On the other hand, okay. I just don't like the idea of Haleth and Ick off into the sunset.
Best friends for life.
Yep.
As Underscum and Nuri watch, Haleth, one fist goes wide of the goblin, the second punch, uppercut, just catches the goblin off guard, its head just whips round, and it collapses into the ground. And Haleth steps over 5, 10, 15, 20, and just walks into the room with the Ettins.
Oh boy.
Ick is gonna take a couple of steps so that he can see the room, and pulls out his crossbow and fires at Krungyung.
If Ick kills Krungyung, they need a t-shirt and a new hat.
Yeah.
And unfortunately it misses.
F.
Nafira.
Okay, let's get this ball rolling. So first off, as a bonus action, I'm going to do Hexblade Curse on the front Ettin.
Okay.
And now we're going to launch him with a couple Eldritch Blasts.
Blazed.
Well, a 9, I assume, misses.
Does not hit. 22 does.
Fantastic. For 14 points of force damage. Because I get +3 because of Hexblade.
Okay.
Can I edit that so it does work?
And that's your turn done, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll be me done, yeah.
Krungyung is gonna take No, she can't really move because she's sort of pinned in at the moment. So she is going to spin one Morning Star at Faywin. For a 27.
Really? Really?
That is 23 points of damage.
I think Faywin's down. Yeah, Faywin is unconscious.
Oh no.
Cool. And then the battle axe launches at Haleth. Which also hits, but less badly.
We are gonna die.
The goblin is going to attack Vason.
Is
13.
the goblin's not gonna doesn't hit me? I almost want to
Whoa.
let it.
Is me. How bad is the female?
Very bad.
Very
Lots
bad,
of bleeding.
I'm gonna do Fairy Fire on both the giants.
Okay.
So both of them can make me dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, we've seen they're very good at dexterity.
Super good at dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
To beat is 16.
Well,
Cool.
they together rolled a 16, sort of.
Technically, yeah.
They are both caught in fairy fire and outlined
Cool.
in colours of your choosing.
Purple. I like purple. I like purple. So advantage on all hits to follow
Okay.
on those two. And that will end my turn.
Okay. Underscum is gonna move, please. Move. 5, 10, 15, 20. Swings. The arrow at, or the rope dart creation at Bok Knockin. Hits, and the arrow dart, the weight on the dart deals 9 damage. Then it is Goblin who is going to attack Vason, pathetically.
Might not be.
12.
Okay, no, it is.
Effing chat.
And then it is Vason's turn.
Remember, you get advantage on the giants.
I do get the advantage on the giants. The problem is I have to move through goblins.
Yeah, true. If you go to there, they can't opportunity attack you.
I would have to leave the right-hand one's cone of
Oh yeah.
control. But there's a solution to this. So, first attack on the goblin on the left.
Okay.
Again, need to find where all my stuff is. Boom. Attack. Normal. 25 to hit.
That hits.
Then damage 10.
So Goblin on the left takes 10. And goes splat. You cleave through him.
I just sort of turn back to Nefira. Can you handle the last one?
You're muted.
Hmm.
Never mind. I'm just going to see
Vason
Nefira
turns to you and says,
distracted.
"Can you take the last one?"
Oh yes, I can certainly take the last one. Oh, apologies, I'm zoned out entirely for a second. There.
No, that's fine. I'm going to move forward, not measure forward. And if I'm right about my measurements again,
You can blast both of the.
I'm not sure. I think that doesn't count. But it's your call.
Or we
If you
might
let
be on
me,
the
I'll do
edge
it.
of it. I'll allow it. It looks like it should.
Alright, cool. Then I'm gonna do another lightning bolt. Another lightning breath, because...
If you could click it, I will get abilities to make the definitely easy saving throws that these guys are so good at.
Gosh.
Oh, I'm rolling terribly. 13 damage to each of them.
Wow.
That's bad.
Ow.
You got one of them.
The female just collapses.
Sorry, ma'am. I just sort of walk over the... I'll get better at that. I literally just... Wrong! Control! I step over the corpse to get in the way of the other one.
Okay.
Hello!
Nuri.
Yep.
It is your turn. Faywin is currently unconscious.
Well, I do have some good news. Hexblade's curse. It gives me life.
This is true.
Yes.
Wait, what?
He had
cursed the one
cursed
you just
the
annihilated.
female, so when it dies, he gains life.
It may be a mere 9 hit points, but it's worth it.
Faywin, you stabilize.
Yay!
I was gonna say, that's a touch thing.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's touch.
Well, yeah, I'll
Listen,
get there.
you need to be next
Ah.
to me.
Accidentally step on Freeman's neck and dies.
Yay.
Or he just comes in and, like, stamps on her hand. Wake up.
On
I'm joking.
Bokken's turn, we're going to attack Vaesen, because Vaesen put himself in the way of all of these attacks.
You're welcome.
18 to hit.
Cool, that hits, and I'm going to emanate telekinetic energy.
Ooh.
So I need to
13
take
points
that.
of damage.
So I take 13 damage. Oof. So that puts me on 36. I've already updated my sheet in case you were going to do something. And I'm going to emanate telekinetic energy. Oomph. It needs to make a DC 14 strength throw.
It does.
So I think that just means it won't move. I'll double check.
On a fail, it take... no, it on a success, nothing.
Oh. It was worth a try.
So it's going to
guess
hit you
it's
with a
gonna hit me-
Morning Star now.
It was nice knowing you.
13 to hit.
Nope.
Donk.
Swings. Goes wide. You just dodge out of the way.
Is
And
that good?
Faywin, you are unconscious.
I know, so I can't really do much.
On Haleth's turn, you see the axe wound that he took earlier just starts to seal up again. And he steps forward and he's gonna attack the Etin.
Oh, nice.
Twice. And then it is Ick's turn, and Ick moves forward into the room and fires a crossbow at the Etin. And hits the Etin. hits the Etin.
He's got advantage on that, don't forget.
It doesn't matter. The Etin had 1 hit points.
Jeez.
So we're there like constantly getting beaten around by the sea, and it just knocks it once in the head and just falls over.
God damn it.
Haleth just sort of walked in and into its side, and then Ick strolls in the door, fires the crossbow. The bolt just goes through one head and out the other. And Ick just sort of looks down at the crossbow and looks as shocked by what has happened. As Boknokin collapses onto the ground backwards. Nefira.
There goes my crossbow. That's where all the good rolls went. It's the crossbow. Alright, let's move to here to flank with Nuri. Oh yeah, I get advantage with my sword.
You do indeed.
Watch me screw this up.
Here it comes.
Oh, I'm
Hang
so
on.
irritating, it seems.
Double ones.
Not quite. 22.
Double
Double
22.
50s.
That'll hit.
For 10 points of piercing damage.
You ram the rapier into the goblin, and the goblin collapses. And you are done with this fight. The goblins and the Ettins are slain, and you stand victorious, covered in a decent amount of blood, but with some idea of where you're going at the moment, at the very least. But this is where we'll wrap up for tonight, because it's getting real late.
Indeed.
So,
There's...
all that remains to me is to say thank you to everybody in the chat for watching, including especially my brother, who came with news of a hat. If you haven't done so already, please do hit that follow button. It's a great way for you guys to know when we go live, a completely free way that you can support us on the channel and buy us all hats.
Hell yeah.
Do you really want to have hats bought for you?
I mean, I was just given last week this free top hat that doesn't fit. I mean, it especially doesn't fit at the moment because I'm wearing headphones, but it doesn't fit even if I don't have the headphones on.
That is ridiculously small.
I'd contact your local hatters and get a refund on that hat because they've sent the wrong size.
I mean, in video games, they're all very small hats, so in theory, we just get all very small, tiny hats that we stick on the side of our heads.
Yeah. We have the following streams coming up. Tomorrow night, I'll be back with more Mass Effect, as I've left Palavan. I'm going to find what the next bit of the story is in Mass Effect 3, because it's been a while and I can't remember where we go now. But we'll go there, and we'll find what it is, and we'll rescue some people, and we'll fight the Reapers. Yay. On Tuesday, I believe the current plan is that we're going to look at doing some of the new Sea of Thieves underwater content for Season 4. Tune in for that. Wednesday's a day where we might do a stream, but we equally might not. Watch the social medias. Thursday, Angel, over on the Angel Games Player channel, is going to be playing some Bioshock 2. Tune in for all of those good times. And then on Friday this week, we are sort of pre-celebrating Jeff's birthday by doing a Gartic phone stream. If you like artwork and hilarity, tune into that. If you're around, you can even join in with the game. If you've got a computer or a phone or a tablet device, something that you can draw with, and some very small amount of artistic talent, you can play. If you've got lots of artistic talent, we ask you to not, because it shows up those of us who don't have artistic skills. This is a lie. Show up, please. It'll be fun. But don't expect great things from everybody.
Okay.
That is... Oh, actually, next Sunday I will be back with more D&D, as we are doing the In the Clutches of the Cult game. The next one, it is the Power Team, where they are making their way back to the spiral of the Dark God, with the assembly instructions in hand for the item they need to hopefully fight Thera's-Dune. We're going to have a small break from Waterdeep Dragon Heist next time because I'm on holiday and it can't really run without me.
You mean
So,
Dungeon of the Mad Mage?
So I was gonna say.
yes. What did I say?
Dragon Heist.
Damn
Just
it!
did the heist.
I'm still stuck on Dragon Heist. I can't stop saying Dragon Heist for this game.
I'll take the blame for that
fine.
one.
The
There
best
is-
module.
Dungeon of the Mad Mage is going to be taking a break from its normal next episode because I'm on holiday. But tune in like a month's time when we get back for more of this, and I'll probably have to do a big recap to remind everybody where we are. Yeah, DMs get holidays sometimes. It's rare, but it does happen.
It's very rare, but when it happens, oh, relief.
This is outrageous. I'm calling my union.
I mean, the alternative is I leave something for somebody else to run, and that could get all sorts of fun. We'll see what happens.
Spicy.
We are going to throw a raid at Joby1, who is playing some Sea of Thieves. So go give him some love. We'll see you guys again real soon. For now, so long.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Well.